First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down inside of the 25-yard line.
They're on 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's in! Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10. And they're on 41-yard line.
Rattler to open with a pass. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. He'll get back to Jaylen Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That run taken in by London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's ball and red. 45. Wide. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That one caught Javon Vele. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Down.
Rattler to the air once more. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. That's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-round weapons, and if the ground game's not working,
And he's into the end zone. What a response! Alec Pierce, touchdown Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Set.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Black shot. 6. Mega.
Rattler going to throw on 1st down. He finds Metcalf on the slant.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Snap. 52. Blue. Red. Yellow. Right, right. Ready?
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Yellow. Check, huh?
On third down, it's Rattler. Exiting the pocket right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Jalen Walker, he gets in for another sack. That is 2 on as many snaps. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now Penix flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is T.J. Watt in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw. It's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Third and long.
Let's go. Cowboy in. Street. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, here is Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, he's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the double. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready. Blaster. Stay. Black 40. Cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. He's
going to air one out for Metcalf. And And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
16-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. A short gain up to the 20. Brian Hook up to the safety spot to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5.
Here we go.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Iketina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia, going against Glizzy.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready. Hut.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
33, yellow. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Drill green. Hut.
On third down, it's Rattler from the gun. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
This one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Come on, set. 45, White. Set.
Third and short yardage, and here's Rattler. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. That one complete to Pierce. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Jalen Walker, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yellow, 22. Check.
3rd and long, and here's Rattler. He'll let one go down the middle, and he will score. Devon Vele, touchdown Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Rattler. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Blue 32.
Throwing on second down, Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 43-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Next to score, Falcons 28, Steelers 27. Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
35. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Throwing now is Rattler. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Gain of 12.
Ready. Cycle.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Hayden Ellis getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Slide two. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They need one right now.
Come on.
3rd
Right.
and long.
32.
On 2nd down, it's Rattler. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Set.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
It's a turnover on downs.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready up!
They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Come on, set! Viking 18! 19 Lion! Let's go!
They'll drop to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Warrior 70! Dragon 60!
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.